Call is now being recorded.
Okay, yeah, so we are good to go. Good evening and namaskar and welcome to all the fellow educators and warm welcome again for this special orientation session. Today's session is designed especially for those educators who maybe either missed or could not complete the NCERT, CIET and Google for Education training program on a topic enhancing mathematical competency through AI, and that was conducted way back in January 2026. So videos are available on YouTube, but yes, at the same time, the certification is still available till 30th of June, if I'm not wrong. So using the Diksha portal, you can actually attempt those quizzes, those you watch YouTube videos and attempt the quiz to earn your certificate. Well, I am Amit Bajaj. I'm the founder and leader of Google Educator Group, GG Daily West. We are a community of passionate educators working together to integrate technology meaningfully into the teaching and learning. So as already mentioned, the purpose of today's session is very simple: to bring awareness about this extremely valuable training program and to guide on how you can still access it on the Diksha portal and earn your NCERT CPD certification. Have a team of experts who are already present. We have Meena Bagga ma'am, we have Nidhi ma'am, who are the co-leaders also. We have Sangeeta ma'am also joining us. She will be talking about her session particularly. So we'll be introducing them also. So may I request now Meena ma'am to take over and take over the session further.
Yeah, sure, sir. Good evening, everyone. So let me share the screen.
Okay, Asha.
Sir, whether my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am. I can see.
Okay. As you all can see, enhancing mathematical competences through AI. This was the theme of the training program on Diksha, and it is a 4-day program. But how we planned this, what is the purpose of this training? Let me just connect with that. Later, yes. Can you all see on the screen? Can you observe the child? What are the feelings of the child? Can you explain in the chat box? Sir, can I request you to open the chat box? Can you all write what are the feelings of the child? Ma'am, can you read some of them? Nidhi ma'am, are we getting the
I'm
response?
overwhelmed, stressed, confused,
Yes.
frustrated.
Confused.
It's many of them stressed, burdensome, anxiety, confusion, tension, pressure, demotivated.
Yes.
And some of them have written
Yes.
maths is very difficult. Yes. And afraid
Yes.
of
This is the
memorizing
common scenario nowadays. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now I will request just stop the chat now. Now you can see why it is so, because we see in traditional method, there is a weight on the students. Generally, what is the pass percentage? 33% or somewhere in 40%. But that means students are and will moving to next term. So they have mass anxiety. Now let us move to the next slide. I hope you all have attended some session of NEP or you have read yourself the NEP. What are the main competences NEP recommends? Conceptual understanding, foundational numeracy, assessment for learning, and adaptive learning. Conceptual understanding, that means we are to teach not only how to deal some problems, we are to deal through the concepts. Foundational numeracy, we are to teach basics of the numeracy programs, and assessment should be for learning, right? And the last one is adaptive learning. That means we are to personalize our assessments according to each and every students. Can I ask you all, whether how many of you are seeing that we are following adaptive learning. I'm just opening a poll. You all can see that poll in the chat box. Please, sir, open the chat box. Let us just keep the chat box open, sir. I couldn't open my polls. Okay, it is here. Yes. You all are to visit now the chat box. There is a poll. How much adaptive learning happens in our class? Is it 10%, 25%, 50%, 100%? Just take this poll. Yes, I started with 50%, 25%. I request all of you to 50 to 60%. You can take the poll in the chat box. Some are writing on the chat. It says 70%, 55, 50, no issue. Okay. But no one is saying 100%. We are lagging behind in adaptive learning, which NEP recommends much, that we are to personalize the assessment according to the student's need. That this is very much recommended. And I assure you, AI works a lot in this ways for adaptive learning. Yes. Now, the third slide, you can see the two classroom phase now, classroom A and classroom B. What classroom A says, that we are learning for passing or fail only chalk and talk way method, and we are moving to chapters regardless of the competency mastery. And what happens? Result is in the failure, maths anxiety increases, and the scenario in classroom B is what? Continuous data-driven formative checks. When technology is being used, we can take so many assessments according to the student learners learning, and we can diagnose that. And according to diagnose, we can recommend further remedies. And after that, what happens? Student get confidence in their learning. So what do you think? What kind of classrooms we are observing maximum times? Classroom A or classroom B? Let me just again open a poll. Nidhi ma'am, can you launch the poll? Okay, I am able to. We
Should I
are
launch
watching
that?
classroom A mostly or classroom B. It is
Yes.
somewhat slow from my side, but classroom A and B. wala poll. Yes, it is launched. You can open the chat box. Mostly we are watching classroom A type scenario around us or classroom B type. I request everyone to take this poll. What kind of classroom we see mostly in our environment? Classroom A or classroom B? B, very good. A, A, A. A has gotten more votes than B. And usually it is mix of A and B. We all know that we are trying, after at least pandemic, we all are trying to come on the digital tools, ICT tools we are using for differentiation purpose. Yes, but more votes are for A right now. Okay. Let me just move to this now. So answer are here only. Because of these things, we shift to ICT tools. We shift to using AI tools. I hope you all agree that mathematics is like a ladder. If even a single rung is broken, then we cannot move up to the top of the ladder. If student is lagging behind even a single concept, then he cannot achieve whatever things we want him to achieve. Okay, just answer me again. I am again launching a poll. Do you think algebra to teach algebra is possible when students are not good in arithmetic? Can we teach algebra if arithmetic is not clear to students? No. I have opened a poll, but I am getting answer in chat also. Most of the answer are no. Without arithmetic, students cannot reach up to no. That means this learning gap is very important to cover. We are to take care of these learning gaps. And here AI plays its roles. And that's why this 4 days training was planned. Live sessions were held in January 2026. And now this course is there on Diksha. As Amit sir has already introduced that this course is till 30th June. You can try for this course and you can get this certificate. And this is the 4 day plan. And I request the day one was taken by Sangeeta ma'am. She is here with us. Sangeeta ma'am, over to you. I request first Amit sir to introduce Sangeeta ma'am to all.
So as I know, Sangeeta ma'am do not need any introduction.
Yes,
Most of the
yes,
educators
yes, no,
globally know her very well.
yes, yes.
To those who may be seeing her for the first time, Sangeeta ma'am is a Google for Education champion. She is a leader from GG Delhi, NCR. She is the head of Mathematics Department, Sanskriti School, a very passionate educator and using the technology to the best in a classroom scenario. And she had a session on a topic leveraging AI to map misconceptions and learning outcomes. So whatever is available on the Diksha portal, that is a 1 hour course content, that video. So I request Sangeeta ma'am to kindly talk about that course, what is exactly required and how educators can proceed with that. Over to you, Sangeeta ma'am.
Thank you, Amit. Thank you, Meena ma'am, and in fact, Delhi GG West for taking the initiative to bring this course, one would say, awareness for all the educators. And welcome and good evening to all the participants who have joined here from all across India. It's absolutely a delight to be able to reach out to so many of you with the help of GEG West. Again, what we are looking at in this session is, as we have already heard, the course was launched to again highlight the use, mainly, of course, of AI, which is the Google AI tools, that is Gemini, and the Google tools to make maths more, one would say, acceptive, more delightful, more joyful, and also to enable teachers. So one of the major thing that we know as maths teachers, as we just saw, it's a subject which is challenging. Some of us wrote that it's causes fear and children are having phobia about it. But on the other slide, you saw that example of the ladder. If one, rung is broken, one step is missing, then it causes more anxiety and it causes degradation as well. So what we covered in the first session, which is the first module of this particular course, is to use AI to anticipate that struggle, which typically in our language that as educators we use, it would be to identify the misconceptions that are going to happen when a teacher is going to start taking a class. As experienced educators, most of us, maybe, if you are looking at after teaching that content twice, which means after 2 years, you are very proficient. You know exactly what your students are going to go wrong with. You can predict, and very often we talk as well in the class that, be on the lookout for this or that. But what also happens is that when we are putting together our documentation, that is what we call as a lesson plan, it's not so easy to identify and list them down along with the solution. So AI has been, and Gemini has been so powerful. In order to write the lesson plan we've been using. So you must have already tried that. What we try to show in the first session, which is on the, what you are looking at here as the course of the module 1 of the course, that was basically trying to emphasize the use of Gemini to identify the misconceptions. You will find it very interesting because we do a live demo. So it was not a pre-prepared session. It's a live demo. So you can also, now that recording is available, you can put the recording on pause and you can try something similar as we show in the demo. You can think of a topic, a chapter of NCERT that you might be going to do very soon, and test it out. Test out the prompts that we have demonstrated. So the very basic prompt is, of course, to write the lesson plan. But what if in that prompt, you can also add something like, what could be the 5 common mistakes that an average student would be doing while attempting or while learning or while solving questions based on this concept. So try with that, and that is what we have showcased in our first session, that how effective it is, how effectively Gemini identifies. And all you have to do is one pro tip, which I'm sharing right away here itself, is that you can download the chapter from NCERT website and use that as an attachment in Gemini. So that becomes the source because that's your reference content. And based on that, we have done a live demo, and it turned out to be very effective because it picked up the actual explanation from the Ganit Prakash. We took the example of class 7 Ganit Prakash and a chapter from there. And it's again very interesting to see how well Gemini spoke exactly what you as a maths teacher would be thinking about. So you know that when children, are maybe transpose one term from left to the right, they are not using the correct sign, the operation does not change, or their understanding of simplifying that linear equation, which requires basic arithmetic operations, that is not understood. They just learn it by heart, but they don't understand why of it. So how that can be done is also part of the lesson plan. So again, modifying the prompts. So as you might have experienced, any AI tool, and as you might have experienced, Gemini works better if you iterate on your prompt. So go ahead, try this course and watch the video to see the effectiveness of improving the prompt, not only saying identify the 5 mistakes, but also maybe make individual or group activities so that the lesson can become more interesting. You can also, in a way, address these misconceptions when you are teaching. So that's what gets covered in the module 1, along with using the Google Doc to put it all together. Because as a document, how do you package it? What are the features of Google Doc? So we share all of the small and big details there as well. So it is, of course, just an hour or rather 50 minutes recording. So in that 50 to 55 minutes, lots is being packaged. It would be really wonderful if you can watch the video, put it maybe in pause and understand, try it out alongside, and also attempt the little quiz. The benefit of these courses is that you not only get the recordings of all the modules in one place, you also get access to the basic, the presentation that we are using, referring to in the PDF format. So that can become your resource to go back to revisit. And then, of course, we are going to talk about other modules as and Meena ma'am and Nidhi ma'am. And I think the one session was covered by Heva ma'am. They covered
Yes.
all of these beautifully. So as they talk about what comes in the rest of the module, you'll get an understanding of what's waiting you. Right. So I hope that you will all go ahead and register. It will not take you a while. In case you don't know how to register with Diksha, I think today we are going to show you the way to enter Diksha and explore these courses as well. So it will be interesting once the chat opens up. Do let us know if you have already taken some courses on Diksha portal? Have you got, certifications or not? But that's something to do definitely. All right. So I'm going to hand over now the stage to Meena ma'am to take us forward and explain the second module and show us, what all is covered and how did that help us to do the complete the course. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. This is the video you can see on the YouTube and on Diksha platform. And second module actually covers two things: Google Form and Google Sheets. And in first module, what we try to cover the gaps, learning gaps, misconceptions. And in second module, we learn how to create forms for assessing those gaps, covering for those misconceptions. And after taking tests, how we can analyze the result, a result of assessments we collect from forms, how we can use heat map to identify where the still learning gap is there, and we can further remediate for that. So day 2 module is covered in 3 phases: creating a forms, collecting the responses of the students, and then analyzing their results. And this is covered basically in this video, and you can watch this in the YouTube or Diksha platform. Nidhi ma'am, over to you.
Okay. So here, thank you, Meena ma'am. Thank you, Sangeeta ma'am. Here, I would like to take it forward. Like we already talked about, the first session was, leveraging AI to map the misconception. That was our first session, first module. Then second step, here we are using Google Forms and Sheets to diagnose, diagnostic assessments to identify the learning gaps. Now the third topic which we are talking about here is visual content for conceptual remediation. So if I just talk about conceptual remediation, it's a specialized technique. We use it when students are struggling with the maths topic. Normally we talk about remedial classes when students are struggling with the topic. So here we are going to create visual content for conceptual remediation. That's the topic. So with the help of visuals, students are able to see the logic behind the maths. Like we were talking in the beginning as well, that why there is maths phobia. Because some of the concepts in maths are abstract. But what if we move from rote learning to conceptual learning to reduce the fear of mathematics? If we break down the abstract topics like algebra we are talking about in this video, if we break it down into shapes, blocks, or diagrams, then learning becomes visual and the fear of the subject definitely reduces. So in this particular video, I also talked about how visualization supports inclusive education. Like we are talking about NEP 2020 goals. This is also one of the goals in NEP 2020. There are diverse learners in the classroom. So now some are, we already know some are visual learners, some are auditory, reading, writing, kinesthetic. So if there are text-based formula, heavy text explanations in maths, and we break down into visual imagery. So that's how it's going to help different type of learners, diverse learners. Now, in the beginning also we talked about, and here also I would like to, focus on this particular topic, that is traditional remediation. And then the second is digital remediation. What is traditional remediation? When we identify that, okay, this is a topic which students are finding difficult, what do? We start giving them more repetitive exercises, practice, and they keep on filling pages, but the conceptual learning is not taking place, right? So how does digital remediation helps in this? In digital remediation, concepts are taught through visuals, animations, and step-by-step explanation. So students don't just see the final answer, they are also going to understand the thinking process. That's just what is important in maths. So interactive diagrams, multimedia, it makes learning engaging and meaningful. So this is something we have talked about in this video. And ma'am, if you could just go to the next slide. So this video is also available, this module 3, this is available on Diksha platform. Here, visual learning as I talked about, is aligns with the NEP 2020 goals. Some of the goals already Meena ma'am had mentioned that and what else? How it helps in NEP 2020 goals: creativity, critical thinking, experiential learning, holistic education. So now, if I talk about the program, in this program, firstly, I started with how to identify students' misconception. That was the first segment of my session. Then next step, go to Gemini AI and brainstorm how to explain this specific concept through visual analogy. So what do you think? Where do we get the ideas from? We have Gemini AI to brainstorm the ideas, and that's how this is a specific topic. My students are finding it difficult. So how to explain this particular topic through visual analogies. So that's what I did. That's what I have shown in the video also, that how Gemini AI helps me to create that visual analogy, how to convert an abstract or a complex topic into a familiar visual image. So that was the second step, right? What was the first step? Identify the misconception. Second step, go to Gemini AI and find out how to explain that topic through visual analogies. Next step, the third one, I talked about how to use Google Drawings and slides to create that visual content. That was my next segment. So I had actually gone to Google Drawings and slides to create that content. Slides is basically used to present the visual content. Google Drawings, I created some visual analogies, visual content in this program. If you will just go, log in through Diksha and enroll in this program, you will see that this particular, and what is the goal? Why we are talking about all that? Why are we going to create visual tools, visual imageries, visual remediation? Why we are talking about? Because the goal is conceptual mastery. So that is what I did. I'll just give you a very, very quick demo of what I did. It's like a teaser. And of course, for the entire course, you'll have to go to. So Meena ma'am, I would like to just give a quick, demo of one tool and they'll get the idea. So should I present my screen, ma'am? I would like to present my screen.
Sure, ma'am.
Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible now?
Yeah, it is.
All right. So this is just a quick demo, and I'm just going to show you on the screen how I use Google Drawing tools to create visual content. So the topic we are discussing over here is like Sangeeta ma'am also mentioned, that we are talking about this book class 7 Ganit Prakar. There's a topic, finding the unknown. So here that's an algebra topic, and in simple words we call it equations, how to solve equations, how to find the value of the unknown number. So here if you see, I've created a balance, kind of a weighing balance over here, and whatever images you see I have created through Google Drawing, like the triangle, the rectangle, and the balance which you see, LHS, RHS, everything, right? So this I created. How did I create it? Please go to the video. Go to that particular course, you will get to know. I had given a demo also how I created this visual tool using Google Drawing, and there are certain my settings over there in Google Drawing which we need to know. How to go to Google Drawings also, we started from the scratch. How to open Google Drawings, how to insert a shape, how did I create this tool? Everything has been explained in that video. Now here I would just like to show you this demo. Here if you see this X, the blue box, I call it a mystery box. Mystery box, you have to find out the value of this mystery box, right? So here the equation is x plus 2 equals to 5. So you can see on the weighing balance here, x plus 2, there are two circles here, and the right hand side, it's 5, right? Now, how do I find the value of the mystery box? Generally, we teach them taking away from both sides. We also teach them transposition method, right? Before building up the concept in an abstract way, what if I just show them this image and I tell them, let me take away one circle from the left hand side. I delete it. If you see, I just select and I delete one circle from the left. To make the balance, I have to delete one circle from the right side also, right? So from one from the right, because the balance has to be maintained, LHS and RHS, that's what an equation is all about. Now again, I remove one from the left. Because I've removed one from the left, I'm removing one from the right also. Now, if you see, the value of the mystery box is equal to 3. X equals to 3. So that is what we call it when we teach the students, taking away from both the sides, isn't it? We talk like that. So don't you think looking at this visual imagery, they will understand the idea what exactly taking away is all about, what exactly subtracting a number from both sides is all about. I'm sure you are able to relate to it as maths teachers, and I'll give you another quick demo over here, because we can build up on it, before teaching them in an abstract way. Okay, this is a transposition method, this is subtraction. So I have built up on another equation, 2x plus 3 equals to 7, right? So here, if you see, there are two mystery boxes over here. We have to, of course, find out the value of one mystery box. And here, this equation represents 2x, 3 circles on the left side, and there are 7 on the right side. Okay. So here, if I take away 3 from the left, 3 circles all together, I remove from the left. So 3 circles from the right, I have to remove 3 from the right. Now, we have 2 mystery boxes on the left side, and we have 4 circles on the right. Now, I'm going to arrange the 2 mystery box in 2 rows. Okay, now there are 2 rows of mystery boxes. Now, whatever circles I'm left with, I'm arranging that also in 2 rows. See, I arranged all 4 circles in 2 rows. Done. So one thing is very clear over here. For every one mystery box, there are 2 circles. If I arrange them into rows, for every one mystery box, there are 2 circles, right? So if I remove one mystery box from the left-hand side, I have to remove 2 circles from the right-hand side. And now tell me, what is the value of x? X is 2. So here, using this visual imagery, I have created a visual tool in Google Drawings to build up the concept. Once the concept is done, now you take them to the next level. Now you take them to different type of equations. But now they've got the very clear idea what taking away from both the sides is, what is transposition method. You build up the concept, take different types of equations, and that's how a concept is introduced. So they will never ever have the fear of maths. They will never have maths phobia. They'll definitely relate to it. It's not something abstract. We can see it. We can see that a complex topic has been broken down into really something real, something in visual, right? So this is how I have dealt with this topic in my video, which is available on Diksha platform. It's a module 3. This is the glimpse of the video, which you will see on the screen, and this creating visual content for conceptual remediation. And all these tools have been explained how I use Gemini to create these visual tools. This is just a glimpse of the video you will see on the screen, and how I created. Everything has been explained in this video, right? So, and one more topic I covered in this video, which is finding the unknown using slides. How did one tool which I covered was Google Drawing. The second one is Google Slide. So if you just go through that video, you will see how can I download this particular tool, and how can I create not only the visual tools, I also showed how to create graphic organizers, how to create mind maps, concept maps using Google Drawing, how you can download it and use it in slides. So here, this is the slide. Now this tool, this specific tool, if you see over here, you will see that I created this graphic organizer. I created this graphic organizer through Google Drawings only. And after creating from Google Drawing, I downloaded it as an image, and I'm using it in my slides. So this is how I use slides to present my information, and in slides, how to add an image. So you will see on the slide how you can add image, how you can add text, how you can insert the shapes. So this is how I, dealt with the topic. This is the image I had downloaded, how you can insert. This is the, drag and drop activity I have created in the slides. How did I create it? How did I make this activity? How did I create this rectangle, tabular form? Which equation is balanced, which equation is not balanced? Everything, I had explained in that video. So must watch. Go to Diksha platform. I think later on we'll be telling you how to go and how to enroll yourself. But this course is going to be a game changer, of course. When we talk about maths, first thing comes to our mind is phobia, fear, that we are talking about. But using these kind of tools and activities, of course, the maths will become more like a creative art, not something to fear about. So this is what I would like to say about my specific video, which is there on Diksha platform. I think I have already given my entire explanation. So over to Hema ma'am. Amit sir, is Hema ma'am there?
Due to some reason, Hema is not able to join this meeting as of now. But yes, she had a very interesting topic and talking about the differentiated instruction through the digital platform and how the Google tools can help in developing those differentiated instructions. Right. So Meena ma'am will be quickly talking about the same for a minute only, and then she will be taking you directly to the journey, how you can log into the Diksha portal, because we learned that some of the educators sometimes mention that they are not able to log in, they're not able to find this course, how to go about this course. So she'll be dealing with all those things. Right. So over to you, Meena ma'am. Can you please take forward this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, on day 4, module 4, whether my screen is visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. In day 4, basically, we discuss how to use Google Classroom to connect with the student, how to use that for remedial classes, how to use that for differentiated learning, for personalized learning. You will get to know about all this in this video. Differentiated instruction through digital platform, that is Google Classroom. And this is also a part of the course you will go to see in Diksha. And let me just tell you quickly that we all have done this course ourselves. This is all the journey, 4 days journey. We all have done ourselves this course, Amit sir, Nidhi ma'am, and me. Okay, let me just take you to the Diksha platform. Yes, please have a look. You are to go to the site diksha.gov.in. And here, first of all, you are to log in. When you click on login, it will be asking your mail. You can put your mail or you can sign in with the Google. Right now, I am not going to start with this. You can see it is the normal process. You are to choose that you are here as a teacher. Okay. I am using my another account through which I generally do my courses. You can see the screen of mine now, diksha.gov.in, and here you can see it is showing logout because I am already signed in here. That is a normal process. You are to give some permission and you are to log in as a teacher. And you will see these kind of things. But where you will find these courses, let me just go to that only. Here, explore courses. When you click here, some courses are open here. You can see here, explore courses. All the courses on Diksha currently running on, you can see here. But if you are already enrolled, you will see this kind of my learning. Here, all the courses I have registered or done. You can see on the top here now, ongoing courses. These courses I have registered but not completed yet. And my finished courses are here. And this courses you can see is here. Enhancing mathematical competency through AI. Let me just open it and show you how will you see this course. Yes. This kind of platform will open when you do a course in Diksha. About the course, lessons, assignments, scores, course updates, Generally, we are to deal with this 4 only, but later on you can explore yourself. And these kind of things happen. Lesson details, leveraging AI. When you open this is a PDF. You can open, like clicking on view, and you can download this PDF from here. When you click on download, it will be downloaded. And next part is video. When you click here, because I have already seen here, so it is showing me done. Okay, so this is the first module. And after watching both of these, you can cross this. Next module is in this. Next module here. And after 4 modules, completing all this, you are going to see final assessment. And generally, there is a condition of 70% marks, and you will get 3 attempts for it. When you open this, in this course particularly, you are going to attempt 20 questions. There are 20 questions only based on all this module. You can see this is the final assessment. And if anytime you want to review, right now I'm not opening because it will show all the questions. You are to attempt it yourself. But this kind of you will observe when you will complete your course. Okay. And later on, you will get your certificate here. You can just click on view and download it from here itself. It appears here within the seconds when you complete the course with 70%. That is the condition. If you are not going to do it with 70%, then you can give second attempt, and there are 3 attempts all you can attempt. But definitely, if you are observing the videos carefully and PDF carefully, you will definitely going to complete in 1 attempt. So this is all about Diksha platform. If you have any doubt about Diksha platform, then you can open your mic and ask, because our main concern is because teachers are going to ask us that Diksha platform is not accessible. So that's why we conducted this to guide on these things. If you have any query about Diksha platform, then please open your mic and ask.
Namaste, ma'am. I am Pramod. I have
Yes.
Diksha portal. I have downloaded my app on my mobile. Can you just
Okay.
guide me once again to get into the course, ma'am, if you don't mind, please?
Sir, through mobile I have never opened, but
Okay.
I think that is all in the top itself. Explore courses. Can you see? You just open your mobile. Can you see
Yes, ma'am. It
explore
is right
courses?
away there.
When you click on that, you will definitely get my learning. If you have already done some courses there.
I have done, ma'am. I have done explore courses. It is just telling. Uh,
Ha. Click on that. You will going to see my learning.
okay. Yes, ma'am.
Right? In my
Name the
learning,
course,
you
ma'am,
will
please.
get to see
Uh,
2
I mean.
things: completed course and ongoing course.
Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And we are going to share a PDF also. I hope you get this, sir. You get. Nidhi ma'am, can you share that
Ma-
PDF to guide for the Diksha platform, how to sign in
Okay, okay, ma'am.
in
Okay.
our drive? Any other
I
query
could
about
see
Diksha
explore
platform?
courses, but I was not able to get into that particular course, ma'am. That is the only problem.
Sir,
Explore courses.
there are different, ma'am. In fact, there are 2 different apps by Diksha. Have you checked out that? I'm just checking out in my mobile phone because, see, my personal experience is sometimes you may not be able to see the courses on your mobile app. But what I prefer generally, initially, if you log in using your laptop, once it is being done, and then you if check out from your mobile phone, and on mobile phone, you will see on from Play Store, there are 2 different apps from by Diksha which are available. Prefer to choose the Diksha course. So this is another app. One is of course when you go to the Play Store. I'm right now actually checking out the same thing. When I go to my Play Store and search for Diksha,
Sir, can you share your mobile? Can I stop sharing?
uh,
If you can connect your mobile.
I need to join this meeting
Excuse me,
using my
sir.
mobile. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
This is Adinarayana from Hyderabad. Just now I
Yes, sir.
saw the second app. First app is Diksha, which is used for only textbooks and the content. There is one more app that is called Diksha Courses. Just now I'm trying to log in. Me myself got the same doubt when I was trying to log in through the Diksha app. But there is one more app that is called Diksha Courses app. That I'm trying to log in now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that is
So
what
let
I'm
me-
telling you.
yeah,
You
same
need
thing
to
happened.
Yes, sir. I got it. I got it now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, madam,
Can
can
you,
I say
madam,
something in between?
Madam, can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Can you
Please,
just,
please go
can
ahead.
you just explain to us, if I log in from my laptop, what are the initial steps to get registered with the Diksha portal? That
Ma'am,
part,
can
you
you
know,
also
uh,
create?
let
I have
me-
also shared a PDF in the chat box. All the steps have been explained. I request everybody to go through that PDF, and we have explained each and every step how to log in Diksha and how to step-by-step procedure is there. So kindly go through it. Thank you.
okay, thank you.
let me just show directly here also once again. Ma'am, you will see this kind of platform, and you are to click here on register.
Okay, okay,
You are to enter your mobile or email, and
okay,
you can go with Google. You might have Gmail account. Let me
okay.
just do it. Okay, let me just register again, though I am already registered with some another account. After choosing this,
Okay,
these kind of things will be appear.
okay, okay, madam.
No issue.
Meena
I'm
ma'am,
just
let me
completing
add one
because
more
this is
thing.
a doubt of so many. Yes, ma'am.
And yes, for the first time, if you're using it, you need to enter your all school details, your school code, CBSE affiliation, number of the school, the region, the ward of your school. That every information is required. So that is the first thing, because Meena ma'am already logged in, used it earlier. So that is not showcasing all the steps. But for the first time user, you need to
This is
enter
my
your
new
all
account.
school details.
Amit sir, I am
Yes.
Neelam Kapoor this
Yes,
side.
you can see here.
Yes, Neela ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to add one thing because I'm doing courses on Diksha regularly. Then the thing you people are saying, okay, ongoing courses and finished courses. To
Yes.
have that, to have a course in that particular category, one has to enroll for the course.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Enrollment is one of the steps. Then only it's showing that ongoing courses in that category, only then you can see that course if you are enrolled for it. But my main
Yes.
concern is that on Diksha app, what I am being observing, that it's not updating the number of hours, learning hours of the learner. It's not updating that particular thing.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have
The same
Generally,
problem I am facing.
Generally, what
Ha.
happened? We go to YouTube to watch our video.
No.
And
I'm registered with Diksha courses for last I think 11-12 months. Diksha तो हम लोग COVID time से उसके बाद से we are in continuous touch with that particular platform. But this year I started observing that learning hours for 25-26, I have finished I think around 42-43 hours of learning in this particular session. But it's not updating the number of learning hours. But I think that is the requirement as per NEP 2020. So if that query can be answered by someone, then I think that will be helpful. Learning hours updation.
ma'am, the feedback in
Hello.
Meena ma'am, you are
Uh,
not audible.
ma'am, we can
Okay. Uh,
Yeah,
hello.
ma'am, please go ahead.
When you complete the course and when you download certificate, then learning hours are mentioned on the certificate only.
Ma'am, that thing is there for that particular course. Duration is mentioned, but if you check your profile on the Diksha app, there is a particular thing like learning hours mentioned there. 25-26, it remains 0. So I
yes,
think that
on
is
certificate
something.
it is mentioned, and in course we can see.
Yes.
Ma'am, we
So
all can just do give our feedback to the platform only.
Yeah.
We all know
Meenam,
give the
can I
feedback.
share my screen? Meenam,
Yes.
can I share my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, give me one
But
second.
one ma'am want to know na. So can you
Yeah,
see,
please go ahead.
ma'am?
Yeah. हाँ,
Then
पहले
again
आप
I
ये
will
करवा दीजिए.
complete and then I will.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
whosoever is you are to fill your board, medium, class, subject, content, etc. Only then you will be completely registered. And let me just now
Okay.
take you to this.
Okay.
When you
ma'am.
explore courses, let me just show what point ma'am has shown. Suppose you want this course. First of all, you are to enroll here.
Okay.
Very valid point ma'am have suggested. When you enroll, suppose I am enrolling for this, then only I will able to see in ongoing courses
Okay.
and
Okay.
their finished courses.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
You can see raise query here. We all can give our feedback that the time is showing 0 hours. We all
Oh.
can only give
Ma'am,
the
can you please
valid
mention
feedback
the
to the
course name, madam, once again?
which we are discussing. It is here, sir. Enhancing mathematical competency through AI. And in fact, there are 5 courses. Let me just show me my slides only. There are 5 courses. This is a series of 5 courses. One is for intake and lead. Second is for science, social science, languages, and mathematics. For all streams, there are courses. This is a series of 5 courses. Okay. Sir, I'm stopping sharing. You can share now.
Yes, ma'am.
You can share, sir.
Yeah, so I think my screen is visible. Just please confirm.
Right now,
Yes,
no.
sir. It's visible
Yeah.
now. It's visible.
Now.
Okay. Yeah, so this is diksha.gov.in. I'm just, because I already have logged in. So once you have created your account by entering your all CBSE and all school details, your state board details, you will be in a part of this, right? Again, as already mentioned, if you see on the top right hand side, here it is your profile. When you click on your profile, sometimes even if it is not working, initially yes, you come to your dashboard. So there is some issue, of course, in this app. There is some issue which is not working properly. So let me initially show you my learning. When I again come to my learning, as already mentioned, finished courses, all list that is available over here. And when you have to start with a new course, you can click on explore the courses and you can search the course by the name itself. If you are not able to find any course by name, even I have faced this challenge. Though I know the name of the course, by searching also that is not available. It will not take much time. You just need to scroll through it. There are not many courses. You will be able to find the relevant course which is very much relevant to you. You can just find out that over here. Give me 1 second. I'm just coming to my profile. Now this is my profile. And can you see on the right hand side, on the profile, it is giving learning hours for completed courses. In this session, I have completed 63 hours of courses. And then in past session, that was 22 hours only. So all the, sorry, I'm sharing my all details. Anyway, so you'll be having your all the details available over here. And of course, as ma'am mentioned, you want any report that can be generated from here. Courses hours and certificate already carries the total number of hours. I can simply say this is the course which I already have completed. When I click on this course, which is already completed by me, I just need to, you cannot skip any of the thing. You need to go through everything. And then finally, if you have done everything, click on certificate and you simply click on view and the certificate is being downloaded. That's it. So I think that screen is not being shared, but my certificate is available to me. And as already mentioned, I think by some ma'am, the number of hours is mentioned on that. And sometimes it is happening that your profile total hours are not being refreshed. So you can raise your query. And Sangeeta ma'am, if you are still here, would you like to add on, say anything which we might be missing?
No, I think you've covered it well. I was just sharing the code. So searching
Okay, okay.
for the course can be done through code, and I've shared the code in the chat. But yes, if you just put some keywords in the search bar, you would be able to find. And yes, there could be some glitches in updating the number of hours that are there, but uh, this is something which we can possibly share with the NCRT team. But as of now, I think you have covered everything very well.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So I've shared that link once again, which Sangeeta ma'am already shared. When you copy and directly click on this, or you can copy and paste this link on your web browser and use that profile only where you have registered for your Diksha courses, right? And there I already just tried this again. I copied that link. I'll showcase that. I've just copied that link, and here is my new tab. I'm just pasting that link over here. I copied it from the chat and I'm just pressing enter. So you can see it is directly taking me to this course. So there is no glitch as of now. Sometime even I have faced this issue, but right now it is working very fine, very well. So please copy that link. And some of you, I personally, receive one of the message by an educator that I am not interested in getting a certification. I just want the learning. So if you want to learn it, the YouTube videos are available at the CIET website also. So if you only want to have the learning part, that again is also possible. So no certification, but yes, you can watch out those videos. So we'll be sharing those YouTube videos links also, as we have showcased in our presentation, and everything will be available on our GG website by tomorrow. So keep visiting our website of GG Daily Best, because we keep on updating and adding all the sessions which we are holding with the resources if they are available. So the PDF, how you can enroll for the course, you can download your certificate. It is already being shared in the chat box. But in case if you have missed that, we'll be sharing that with you all in that YouTube video link on our website, which we'll be sharing.
Excuse me, sir. I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
been facing a problem for so long. Earlier in the last year, maybe before that, I registered for the this app. I mentioned the English when I am say this is the means like language is English, and is I am teaching suppose class 11th and 12th, but I am teaching economics to class 11th and 12th. But whenever I open it, the app, welcome the window course CBSE English class 12. And when I see courses available, no courses available for English class 12. And I repeatedly get these things.
So I have just came to this explore courses, right? So I'm not going to my learning explore courses. So you are looking at some course related to economics or English?
Related to English or some otherwise also like you are telling about the mathematics related to AI and all other courses which are available for CPP
Okay.
classes.
See,
CPD,
CPD is available English,
CPD.
English language proficiency for teachers. So that is available over here. I just
But
typed.
general courses, like generic courses also, I am not
Okay.
particularly, but
Okay. So these
I don't
are,
know actually courses are there.
I think in that case, you need to go to the Diksha's different platform and app, not the Diksha Learning. That is some concern. I'll check it out if it is taking me to the same website. Yeah, it is taking me to the Diksha courses only. Because I
Yes.
have done a lot of the generic courses at the same time, but I generally preferred, if I get some link, maybe shared by CBSE or by CIET, I'll share you one website of
Okay.
CIET, and let me see. This is the website of CIET,
Yes.
wherein it is mentioned about this enhancing mathematical competency course. All the details are here, the session experts and the presentation they used, and the videos are also available. Just that the fourth video is not updated on the CIET website. but this is already available on the YouTube, their YouTube channel actually. So they are going to update this J4 also. So all the courses which are available as CIET, their PDF, that presentation and the video link, they are available for you to watch later on also, right? And what I will do, I'll just come to this particular link. Oh, sorry. I think this is activity and workshops and training. Yeah. So this is a very simple, very important link I'm sharing in a chat box. So please save this particular link. So any sessions being conducted by the CIET NCERT, all the details are initially made available over here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So maybe say, as of now, there is no upcoming activity, but all the completed activities are available here. Can you see this? So development of online courses. When I click on it, it will give me all the details of all these training program
Mhm.
and all the presentations, video, they are available. And
Okay.
see how you can participate. The registration is given. Watch live video at YouTube channel of NCERT and
Okay.
then submit your feedback. But see, the idea is if you want to attain your certification, then
Yes,
you
sir.
need to do it using the Diksha app. That is very important thing one need to understand. So you can join this course on a Diksha portal. That is
Yeah, I
important.
used to do it, all these things, but somehow came the glitch and it is not being solved actually.
Yeah, I know,
I,
I know. I have received message from many of the teachers कि वो login ही नहीं कर पाते हैं. There are certain glitches. So, I mean,
the
as Meena
password
ma'am
changed,
already mentioned,
so I have
raise a
changed the
query.
password also so many times, but there is some mistake in email ID or some password, forget password, then I enter the new password, again the same message comes. This is the problem, sir.
So I am sharing the direct link in our chat box. Whatever issue you are facing, directly write over here. So you can raise your query, your email address, full name, platform, wherever you are facing the issue. So I am sure if it is not, I mean, Diksha maybe say not helping and supporting all, they're not able to do the, I mean, concern of issues of everyone. At least if you send them a personalized message, definitely they are here to sort your issues. So
And
try
I
out
think
this method.
sometimes updating the app also helps. Sometimes the latest
Yes.
version of Diksha app from the Play Store. So you can do that as well or re-log in again. Sometimes there are troubleshooting issues are there. So re-log in again. And I think it should work. If there are, of course, there are some glitches, but updating the app and all the, again, downloading the app might help.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that is one of the hack. One should know that whenever you are facing some glitches, log out and re-log in, uninstall, install, and update your app. So these are the basic things, and most of the time it works.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
evening, sir. This is Nitya. How to enroll for Nikshta course, sir? We have 3 modules in Nikshta course. How to enroll for foundation stage?
Nishtha course. Okay, that again
I
I
couldn't
need
see
to check
whenever
out.
I
I'm not.
log into the app, it is saying recently no courses, recently no courses. So I don't know how to finish the courses.
Is there any some Nishtha different app available also?
Diksha app only I have installed, sir.
No, you're talking about Nishtha course or some Diksha course only. Others can please
Yes,
mute themselves,
Diksha course.
please. Give me 1 second,
What,
okay?
sir?
Let me just end this recording and then we can actually continue. All right, so that would be better option. Give me 1 second. So anyway, I mean, those who are clear with this and having no question or no doubt, they can always leave. And thank you for all the esteemed speakers for sharing their valuable insights and guiding us. I also thank participants for your active presence and commitment toward your professional growth. Let us continue to empower our classroom with the right blend of mathematics and AI. Thank you very much. Give me 1 second. I'll stop the recording.